We're going to buy a skid steer. We got Duramax hooked to the dump trailer. We're kind of in a hurry. Let's go get it. Cool, thanks Matt. You get it. Alright, well, we bought it. One obvious problem right out the gate is it doesn't really fit. That blade on the bottom is like an inch too wide. So I kind of had to wedge it into this trailer. Let's get it out of here and play with it. screen is not working. He told me that when I bought it. I got excited with this snow plowing and I ran out of diesel because that screen's what tells you all your information, like how much diesel, your oil pressure, things like that. So hopefully this isn't too hard to get restarted. We'll see. Alright, we just took her out of that trailer, put her on this one, because before I get in the shop, I'd love to get rid of all the snow on here. And it's not supposed to be below freezing for a while, so I'm going to try to tow this down to work and see if they'll let me use the wash pad. It's like got hot water in it. And we'll try to melt all this snow off here so we can get her in the garage there and take a look at those few issues we got on this thing. This thing did awesome plowing snow. This thing's an absolute tank. I love this thing. Hopefully we'll get that screen fixed, because it's kind of scary without that backup camera. There's not a lot of visibility in this thing. And I ran it out of diesel because I didn't know how much we had. Luckily, just few key cycles letting the pump run, it fired right up, so that was sweet. It really wasn't that big of a deal at all. fix this trailer. Made it back. Don't ever run mobile home stuff. It's terrible. These tires blow out all the time. There's the window and a plate that goes on the bottom. He says it was missing another plate that I'm gonna have to buy. So we gotta install the front glass, the 2 plates, and that control panel in there. Hopefully that won't be too hard. That'll probably be in the next video or so. This one's running a bit long. This is the second skid steer I bought. The first skid steer I bought it at an auction. And me and my partner looked this thing over. Everything looked good. We bought it, got it home, and within the first hour of running it, every hydraulic cylinder was leaking. The chains were slipping. This thing was terrible. I worked on this thing for like a year and then finally ended up just selling it. I mean, I never really even got to use it. It was in such bad a shape. So going forward with this one, I ran this thing for like an hour in the dude's yard. I know him, he's like a friend of mine. And I ran it for an hour and then got out and checked it for like leaks and things like that. So I think if you're gonna buy a skid steer, definitely run it first. Lift some heavy stuff with it, make sure the hydraulics are good. That first one I bought, you know, I rammed up, rammed down, made sure all the functions worked, but I didn't have any weight in there. So like when I went to go like pick dirt up with the other skid steer, it wouldn't even lift anything. Like I royally got ripped off on that skid steer. So hopefully that story helps somebody else out. There's probably going to be a couple more videos with this at least. I mean, I am so happy with this. This is going to be great.